Hello, I'm Aubrey Shepherd, and let's go straight to some photos. It's the, what is it? The 13th of February, 2012. There's Lauren Hawkins. She's got a weed wrench in her right hand, and she's putting a little pressure on there to pull out by its roots a China honeysuckle bush, I believe. Amber honeysuckle, it's called, and it's a non-native species that's all over the place. The ones you see that have the green leaves this time of year, in this case, are the privet, and I think it's a Chinese privet. Anyway, it's an old world privet. It's not native here. People have them all over town. They're holding in the stream banks. Their roots are valuable at the moment. It's hard to get them out of there, but these are just on a very gentle slope. She's pulling them out to put in some native plants. Native, somewhat similar plants, but much better plants because they are native, and they serve not only as food for the birds and other critters, but as host plants for butterflies and other beneficial insects. That's a pile of debris she's created. You can see how big those roots are. Here she's holding some up. I've shown her with some others in the past, but these were done this Sunday, and the 12th of February 2012, before snow came. And that little machine that she's using, from soft soil, moist soil like we've got there, and it had rained not too long before that. So those roots will come out in large pieces, which is good. Mark Corley sells native plants on the square. That's why I found his 2009 photo, and he is an authority and actually grows these things. So he's somebody you can ask for advice if you're restoring your native plants. Well, that's just a sky shot looking out over World Peace Wetland Prairie and stormy sky. And these are folks planning for Earth Day. And they are making plans for not only the World Peace Wetland Prairie Earth Day, but other Earth Day events coming up during Earth Month, April 2012. Whole month will have Fayetteville celebrations of some kind. Okay, this is to show you what's good about native plants. As I walked out there on this day and made that picture, there was a bluebird sitting on the World Peace Wetland Prairie sign, or at least on a stem just beside it. Bluebird been out there eating seeds and such from those native plants, and that's the reason not to destroy them at the end of the growing season, but let them stay for the birds and the other wildlife to eat their seeds and whatever. These are photos of the snowy day today. After the snow had mostly melted, I took a walk through World Peace Wetland Prairie, and you can see native grass, and there you see native flowers that have gone to seed and are persisting there, and there's still something to eat for a bird who wants to get on a goldenrod such as that. And if you get your property certified, as our yard is, and as World Peace Wetland Prairie is, and another 100 and something houses and pieces of property and parks in the city of Fayetteville, you can qualify to get one of those signs, nice metal sign, relatively low price, and let people know that the reason you have these native plants is that you want to encourage wildlife to be healthy and have a safe place to live in our city. Till next time, this is Aubrey Shepherd asking you to do your part to help keep water clean, air pure, and the woods green. See ya. Hi, I'm Aubrey Shepherd, and we want to share a few more photos on the 13th of February 2012. And these, instead of native plants, it shows the replacement of native plants and other healthy things with red dirt. This is on South School where you saw the entryway for the Grove Apartments that'll be on land which should have become part of the National Cemetery, but we failed to save it. Okay, I love those sky pictures, so this is actually on Pinnacle Wet Prairie. Just got to get something scenic on these short takes, even though it's not exactly the growing season for pretty flowers right now. But the clouds are always beautiful, and if you look at them closely, you'll think you see a dragon, or maybe a bucking horse, or groundhog, or any number of possibilities. Okay, we're back over at the sale barn property that's being torn up for the Grove Apartments, and that was a week or so before I recorded this, but we're going to show some that are closer to today, and but you can see the progress and the changes. They've taken off all the concrete by that part, all the blacktop and concrete in the buildings, including the historic sale barn itself, the Washington County auction barn. And there you can see they'd started digging out, and one of the interesting things there, and of course they're putting down that red dirt as they go, and they plot out where a building's going to go and put in red dirt for foundation. And we're just hoping they leave more natural soil in the openings there and let the water soak in. But notice that actually they got deep enough to put graves on that land without breaking any bedrock or anything. And I don't know what they're going to do in some places to break into the actual bedrock there. But it turned out there's more soil there than most people had thought over the years. One of the reasons some of the people in the fundraising group thought that you couldn't use it for cemetery land was because it would break into bedrock and be very expensive to create those grave sites. Turns out that wasn't true. That's dug out just to look very much like, except for the rock that's already on there and stuff, looks very much like the content of the soil down in the wetland part of that thing. There is some pretty good soil and then a bunch of clay beneath that, but before you get to the bedrock. And of course there you can see they built up parts of it. That means a house foundation will be there. They probably won't take that deep a bed of red dirt to create the parking lots, but some of the parking will be just a little behind where we're looking east right there, and you can see part of Mount Sequoia in the background, and it's big and ugly mess right now. You know, I think I had the camera tilted there because that's not on a big slope, but that's okay. You know, it's cold weather, and I'm trying not to get wet and cold and still get some views of this stuff. So I don't do a great job on a lot of these things, I'll confess. And, well, maybe never a great job, but sometimes I'm proud of what I do. But it's just recording what was happening, what's going on, and you can see what a mucky mess it is. And that's several feet of red dirt to really stabilize the foundation for those buildings. And if they got to do that, I would hope they're going to bore down into it and put some more reinforcing material, or those things will fall down. It'll be up for sale again in a few years. But that's their business. So now you can see downtown from that National Cemetery area across that sale barn property. Well, it's just sad, and I'm one of the people who failed to get it done, to raise the money to do it, and I take a little blame for that, but also, you know, tried hard to keep them from doing that and urged others to donate money for it. We got donations for that purpose, but not nearly enough. Till next time, this is Aubrey Shepherd asking you to do your part to help keep the water clean, the air pure, and the woods green. And if you have anything you're going to build, please don't cover all the good soil with red dirt and not leave any place for the water to soak in. That's just a bad thing to do to our watershed. Thank you.